they use. Okay, the funnel chart is used by the sales people, okay, or marketing people especially, okay. So in that case, right, so they use the funnel chart to explore how you can reach more potential customers to grow your revenue and all, revenue share and all. So they'll be using it most of the time. The funnel chart helps to visualize the linear process that has a sequentially connected stages. Okay, it shows the flow of changes. This funnel chart looks like an inverted pyramid. The top section of the funnel chart, if you see here, it displays the wider area, okay, which often decreases as it moves forward into the channel. So this is the one helps us to visualize the linear process that has sequential connected stages. So what do you mean by sequential connected stages? I just show you with an example here. So this is my funnel chart. This is my funnel chart. I just click on it. Okay. Now what I do is I will load some relevant data. I just named the data file itself funnel data so that you can easily find out in my zip file. So these are the different stages. When it comes to marketing, let's say you have given an advertisement about your product or service in the Facebook or Google AdWords. You gave some, you display, ad you have given. So after seeing your ad, you will get, let's say, the people, the customers, the public, when they see your ad, they are quite impressed with the product or service which you give it, and they will call you. Okay, once they find the product or service which you sell it is useful for them, they will call you and they make some inquiries. In this case, 350 customers, they called you for an inquiry. This is stage one. And then out of the 350, you are, as a marketing manager, you are identifying the qualified leads. See, the 350 are nothing but leads. You got 350 leads, calls from the customers about your product or service, because based on the ad content, they wanted to know about your product. They are so curious, they called you, 350 people, and out of which you have shortlisted 160 leads. After probably, right, so after they call you, right, after the inquiry, so you found them, the certain customers, their expectations are completely different. So they will not meet, they will not come back to us. Okay, so why should I share the brochure to all the 350 people? So what you do is, and again, why should I spend time making the call repetitively to pursue them to buy my product or service, right? So in that case, what you do is, of the 350, you are finding out the potential customers. You are qualifying the leads, 160, and then for these 160 people, you give some kind of a demo. Okay, of this 160, only 120 attended the demo, and then out of this 120 people attended the demo, only 90 people, they signed my proposal. And even though they signed the proposal, there is no assurance all the 90 people come in, buy the product from me. So some people, even after signing the proposal, right, so 30 people got dropped. This is called stages. Okay, in each stage, how many number of customers contacted us, how many number of customers we had, how many of them got dropped. I just hit the load button here. So this helps us to understand, starting from inquiries to conversion, how many stages are there. And also it will be, it will be helpful to understand in the first stage, how many customers we had, and as we move forward, you can see some kind of drop in the customers. With this, you can analyze, so why customers dropped. And here what I do is, I just drop this stage here in the category. The text column should be there. and then the details. So something like value. You can directly drag and drop it here. But if you drag and drop the values to these axis, I call this an axis. Okay, in the category is your kind of your okay. In this case, right, we don't have axis. We simply say in the categorical field we need to specify the text column. So stage has something like inquiries qualified list text value in it. Hence, you need to drag and drop it here. And then the values, obviously, it's a numeric value. Details as a numeric value here. I just resize it so that you can view it very clearly. Also, you can increase the font size for these stages. So now we are able to understand quickly, right? So from the inquiries to conversion, what is conversion? Finalized. 350 people inquired, at last only 60 people got converted. So in between, what are the stages and how many customers they dropped from one stage to another stage? You will be able to understand. So by understanding this, you will get to know, okay, why out of 90, only 60 people purchased my product, though they filled 90 people filled the form. Okay, so you can do some kind of analysis, and then you try to minimize this one. Okay, so that you will get to know the root cause, why there is a drop. This is fine because after talking to the customer, you will get to know that their expectations are more than what they expect from my product, and out of which 160 people you shortlisted, and then you are sending the meeting invite in 120 people, right? So they are only 120 they attended, so 90 they fill the form, and finally 60. So each stage you can do analysis. Stage wise you can do analysis. In that case, the funnel chart is the right visual using which you can to understand the linear process. Okay, in the okay, fine. So again, you can do a lot of formatting here. You just go to the format, your visual data labels already enabled on. Okay, it is on, and you can make it inside center or outside in. You can do it this way also. Okay, you can see it like this, and the data value percentage, or you can choose whatever you wanted, and the font size, the font style and font size, you can change it. And then here I just change it to 11 little bit so that the values will be a bit clear. And then I just go here, category labels. The category labels, obviously it needs the size to be increased. And then when I minimize it, it looks pretty neat. And then the details by stage. Okay, and leads by stage. Okay, or you can say details by stage, something like that. And you can go here and simply general. You just click on general. The general, you have the title. Okay, and here you can specify the text color, background color. What I do is I select the background color black, and here I just select the white color. The font is white color. Okay, the text is white, background is black. And if you want, you can align it to the center. I don't want this to be, or you can leave it as it is. And obviously, even for this, we need to increase the font size. Here you can increase the font size. So that's it. And if you want a border, you can have the border also here. If you find any difficulty in locating it, certain things we know on top of it, right? So border, I need a border. Just type border in the search here, and then you enable on here so that it will be enabled here. And if you want this one to be rectangular or something like that, border, rounded corner. So if you want a rounded corner, rectangle, it doesn't look good. If you want something like stylish thing, like rounded corner, you can do it. Look here, so we can see something like a rounded corner here. I just type here the border. First, you need to select the visual, and then only you need to do it. Okay, border here, and I just make it a little bit. Look here, you can see the rounded corner here. It looks neat. And you can also minimize it, reduce the size a little bit so that you can give more space to accommodate other visuals. So hope you understood how to create a funnel chart, and you understood, with this simple use case, you understood when to use funnel chart and what exactly funnel chart is all about, and how to formatting also I have shown you.